The Padres in Los Angeles have not done well. San Diego is 3-17 against the Dodgers, dating back 2 years. If you recall, a couple of years ago, the Padres had the good first half of the season against LA, and since that point in time, they are 3-17. In addition, at Dodger Stadium, 1-11
That's unbelievable.
over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost defies the odds of probabilities, because you figure in baseball, you're going to win your fair share, even if you're a weak team. But this is insane. It's like someone's stacking the odds.
The Padres go into Dodger Stadium with a rock-solid pitching staff led by Yu Darvish. Padres go into Dodger Stadium with one guy hitting, and that guy is Manny Machado. He has weathered the bad ankle sprain. He has come back, has worked his way through a bad stretch, and he's pushed his batting average over 300. Now, that being said, thank goodness there are the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins on that Padres schedule. But now they're going to face a top pitching staff. They're going to face a red-hot Dodger hitting team, John. This is going to be an enormous challenge because the Padres have to get some other hits aside from Machado is contributing. We can talk about Juan Soto, and he's played pretty well since he's been here. But he's not hitting for the big average, and he's not hitting many home runs. He's getting a ton of walks.
Tons, yeah.
Because they're pitching around him.
Right.
The big issue is they're not driving him home. They're not driving anybody home. Padre batting average with runners in scoring position has just been really abysmal. Oddly enough, Padres have a better batting average on the road than they do at home at Petco Park. That might be the only franchise in Major League Baseball that's like that. So we got the Padres, we got the Dodgers. Going to be a fascinating weekend series. It's not going to put the Padres in a pennant race, but if they can win a game or two at Dodger Stadium on this 3-game weekend series, they're going to separate themselves from the team that's chasing them for the final wild card spot, and that's Milwaukee. And if they can win a couple at Dodger Stadium, it might propel them closer to the Phillies, who have the second wild card spot, although the Phillies are getting healthy and the Phillies are getting hot. So there's a lot here at play. I'm not going to say this is a showdown series. That's ridiculous. But if they can put this together, it helps them. Now, if the Dodgers do what the Dodgers have been doing against him, John, San Diego is at risk of falling out of this playoff race and falling out of that guaranteed wild card spot. And keep this in mind, they still got 9 games against the Dodgers to be played over the next 4 weeks. They've got this final series up in L.A. They got 2 at Petco Park. So what do you think?
I mean, it's a buzzsaw, right, Lee? I mean, this is going to be a tough series, but it's funny when you look at the standings. You're right. The Brewers are behind, and they seem to be struggling to keep pace. The Phillies have come back a little bit. I think we're only like about a half a game behind the Phillies right now. But it's an interesting thing if you run the numbers. If we're the 6th seed, potentially, if all goes according to plan, we would be able to defer the Dodgers until the NLCS, right? But you don't want to play for the number 6 spot. You want to get that 5 if you can, so you have a cushion going in.
One other note as it relates to the Padres, Fernando Tatis did not have the shoulder surgery on Tuesday. He had what appeared to be strep throat. Initially, there was concern it might be COVID-related, but it was not. Tatis is probably going to undergo that shoulder surgery next Tuesday, next Wednesday, or next Thursday, but he has been in isolation because of a strep throat situation. Okay.